Melissa Sermon, and I am the instructor for my studio, Gloria Music Studio, here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I am making just a few short videos on getting started with the tin whistle, mostly for my class to use, but they might be helpful to you as well. So what I have here is a tin whistle in the key of D. Now you might be wondering, why do you teach your class tin whistle? Why do you not teach them the recorder like a normal music teacher? Well, it's because the tin whistle is an actual orchestral instrument, and I feel it is a little bit more classical than the recorder, although you can produce lovely and beautiful music with the recorder as well. And also, the tin whistle is a very inexpensive, economical, and small, easy to store in any home or backpack or anywhere. You can take it anywhere with you, kind of like your voice. And as a Kodály teacher, I really feel that the voice is the most perfect instrument to start teaching children with because it's attached to their bodies 24/7. Next best thing is probably the tin whistle because it's easy to transport and it's fun for the kids to learn how to play an instrument. So I'm just going to teach you some very beginning basics on the tin whistle. As you can see, the tin whistle is made of metal. I also have a tin whistle that's made of wood, so they can come in a variety of materials. You have the finger holes here. There's 6 holes. The left hand covers the top 3 holes and the right hand covers the bottom 3 holes. This is the mouthpiece. This hole is called the fipple. That's where the air is expelled. So if you cover that hole with tape, you're not going to get any sound out of the tin whistle, which you can do that. If your class is misbehaving and they're playing their tin whistle at inappropriate times, you can cover it with tape, but we're not going to do that. So basically, few important things to remember is when you're playing lower notes, you blow very softly and slowly. When you're blowing a high note, you can blow with just a little bit more force. And I articulate the notes with a t, t. So use a T inside your mouth as you blow into the instrument. Also, another thing to remember that's very important if you want any sound to come out of your tin whistle is to cover the holes completely for the note that you are trying to play. Obviously, the notes that you have covered will determine what note you're actually playing. But to play a D, you want to cover all 6 notes, or all 6 holes, I should say. My dog is barking and it's kind of distracting me. So you want to have all 6 holes covered. That's how you play a D. So if you cover all 6 holes tightly and blow slowly, you'll have a low D. If you cover all 6 holes and blow fast, that was too fast and I didn't have my holes covered completely, then you'll have a high D. That was a little bit flat. That's bothering me. And you can adjust the pitch by adjusting the pads of your fingers slightly to get it in tune. So that is how to play a low D and a high D using the same fingering, which is all 6 holes covered. That's the first notes that I want to teach you. We also are going to call that note Do because it is the key note if you're in the key of D. D is Do. So we'll call this Do. So practice playing low Do and high Do. And you will be well on your way to learning even more notes of the scale and transferring those notes into songs, which we will be doing. So thank you for tuning in and watching this video. And now I need to practice.